Hi Internet people, it's Tanya Lively here with livelylashlife.com. Today I'm going to try to make a video that just shows my full face application. We'll see how that goes. I just got out of the shower. I used the clear face wash by Younique. First thing I'm going to do is start with some Glorious Primer. I'm going to put this generously on my face. I'm not going to forget my eyes, because I don't want my eye makeup to shift either. This gives your face a good canvas to start with, fills in any gaps. I like to think of it as like a prep, like a sealer. Kind of gets everything ready to go for your cosmetics. Now me personally, sometimes I start with my eyes. I do that because, you know, if eye makeup falls down or gets where you don't really want it, I can cover it with my concealer or my foundations. So it's easier to do that than waste by starting with foundation, doing eyes, and then having to go back and touch up places. So I'm going to start with eyes. Today I'm going to use Splurge Cream Shadow. I'm going to do my favorite color is Elegant. I want to show you guys this before I'm going to take my cream shadow brush here. And I want you to see the texture of this. You see it's kind of like marshmallowy. Kind of cool, right? This stuff provides the best color, best coverage, doesn't crease, doesn't move, stays put all day. I do sometimes put this on with my finger because I saw a YouTube application for that in that manner. But today I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to cover my lid. Not go all the way up to my brow bone. Just kind of cover my lid with product. This is a natural, you know, kind of everyday color, very neutral, not wild-eyed, not really going out or, you know, any kind of crazy eyes. There we go. After that, I'm going to take the same brush, has a little bit of the same color on it, and I'm going to use a pigment. This is Sexy. These pigments come loose. If you can kind of see, let me tap it down a little bit. Now you can either spray a little bit of rose water or put water in the lid here and then tap some of the pigment in there and use it wet. That makes the colors more vibrant. I do that sometimes. Today I'm just going to use the same Splurge that I have here and just get a little bit of Sexy on my brush, and that's what I'm going to kind of tip the top with. That's just going to highlight a little bit. I'm also going to do this right in the corner here. Oops, see what I mean about sometimes you do it a little overboard and you have to cover up with foundation? But that's okay because I haven't done my foundation yet. Alright, so I'm going to tap a little bit more into the lid so I can get the other eye. Same thing over here. Highlight at my brow bone. And just dab a little bit in the corner as a highlight. Makes your eyes look bigger, pops them, makes them a little wider looking. Makes you look a little more awake. I love that look. I used to think it looked kind of messy, but I like that look now. Alright. Now I'm going to save my, my mascara actually till last. Next thing I'm going to do is use our BB foundation. Now I'm going to use cream. This is the very lightest color. Obviously this is lighter than my skin tone, but what I'm going to do with this color is highlight. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my finger and I'm going to put this in the areas that I want to highlight. Under my eyes. Now you don't want to just do little football black lines under your eyes, because that will tend to accentuate the dark bags or blemishes that you may have right there. You want to make some pretty significant triangles because you're highlighting. You want to highlight this area of your face. You're not just covering up. So we have a couple good triangles there. You also want to put this right between your eyes here. In a minute we're going to come back and contour with a darker color. And that's going to give our face some depth, a little bit of dimension. And one more place down here around your jawline. Sorry, Sorry, I could be getting bigger squirts each time, but there we go. And me, I have this big fat nose that I'm gonna fix as soon as I make enough money with Younique. I put it straight down the middle because I'm gonna contour on either side to try to make this giant thing appear smaller. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do with the cream. Now, like I said, this is the lightest color. I only use this to contour and highlight. Maybe even, you know what, now that I'm saying that, I am gonna use it to cover up this age spot because it makes a good concealer. And then I have that one thing right there, but that's pretty well covered up with what I already did. So if you have anything that you wanna try to get rid of, age spots, blemishes, acne, sunspots, scars, this is your best coverage if you're trying to get that covered up. All right, then I'm going to come behind that with BB Flawless. Again, I love this BB cream. The thing about this, it's moisturizing. It's not a full-on thick foundation. This is a moisturizer, a tinted foundation, but it's light. It also has SPF properties in it. It has natural ingredients in it that fight sun rays, and like I said, it's great coverage, and it's super velvety. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so this is a darker color, obviously. Now I'm going to come in and do just under, if I'm going to find my cheekbone, and I'm going to do just under it, as if I'm hollowing out my face. And that's actually the effect that I'm going for, because this is contour. That first lighter step is highlight, this contour. I probably could even use one shade darker than this. I'm using Honey right now, but because I've gotten a little bit of sun at the shrimpery, and here we are in June now, so I'm a little bit darker than when I first started doing this trick. I'm going to order a shade darker than this to continue. And here we go with my trick to, ooh, look at that, Michael Jackson. Pretty good, huh? I think that's a pretty good trick. Y'all probably can't even tell. Anyway, like I said, if I had a little darker color, you'd really be able to see anything you want to minimize, you want to put this dark on. You want to accentuate, use the lighter. If you want to minimize, use the dark. It's kind of like wearing black. Makes everything smaller. Okay, now I've taken my blending buds. These blending buds, this will come in a set if you like, and you save some money. You get 2 different colors of BB cream and the 2 sizes in blending buds for $90, which is a $10 savings because these are $25 alone. These are great if 2 sizes, for one for around your eyes if you need. The other one to blend. Now I've already gotten these wet and wrung them out, but that was a minute ago, so let me try this again. All right, got this wet. And now what I'm going to do is just to start to kind of blend these colors together. You don't want to be swiping, you don't want to be wiping, you want to blend these colors together. Because you don't want to lose the color differentiation that you made, but you don't want to walk around looking like, you know, an Indian either, with stripes all over your face. Is that politically correct? I don't know. You know, Indians, they would wear stripes. In my opinion, if it's true, why is it politically incorrect? But whatever, we could do another video about PC-ness, I guess. So we're gonna use the small one to get up definitely around the eyes. Man, I love the coverage of this. That age spot, can barely see it. Now this has some dimension in it. It's more like a mole thing, so it's not going to completely go away, but the redness of it I take out, so it doesn't like glow in pictures. It does still have dimension, it does still stand up, but it doesn't blow people kisses when I'm in photographs, like a giant pimple or something. It's just there, part of my face. Oh, I love this coverage. And this will go with you all day through heat and humidity. Super cool. And like I said, if I had an even darker color, the effects, dimensional effect would be even better. and I'll have to do another video about that as soon as I get that. Anyway, can you see that? Great coverage. Down my neck, doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask. All right. Now, because we live in South Texas, or I do, you might not, but I do, and the humidity here is 116% every day. I also take our Mineral Touch pressed foundation. These are pressed powders. I use taffeta. These pressed powders have, you can use this alone. If you have 2 minutes and you need to just cover up that face you got for some reason, you're running off to a soccer game, use this alone. It covers blemishes. Sometimes I do that. When I'm doing my full face like this, I use this as just more of a mattifier. This, and it comes with, you know, an applicator like this that I carry in my purse just to touch up. But when I'm doing my application, I use my kabuki and mattify that coverage so that I'm not glowing, so that it keeps during the humidity, keeps my makeup in place, provides an additional level of coverage. This stuff, this pressed powder, bronzer, primer, 3D lashes, and lip stain, my top 5s. Gotta have them. Got to. If I was traveling and those are the only things I could take, I'd be fine. I'd be fine. My kabuki is cheap. That's why it is shedding all over my face. So there we go. That's my face. Now, another trick I learned was to put your blush on before you put on your bronzer, because you want bronzer to look as natural as possible. You want bronzer to look like, oh, I just had on my makeup and I was out at the beach and I got sun-kissed. You don't want to have bronzer on and then put blush on top of that. That's weird, right? So I use bronzer last. Next thing I'm going to do is take our Minerals pressed blusher. I use Sweet. We have 6 shades, I believe. I prefer this one. I haven't used any other ones. This one is pretty neutral, seems like it would work on, you know, 85% of skin tones. But obviously blusher is a preference. Love that. I don't look caked on. I don't look pressed on. I think this is great. I love this. I love Younique. Have I mentioned that? All right. So then from there, now I'm going to go up and do a little bit more to my eyes. I'm going to finish up my eyes. I'm going to take our Precision Liner in Pristine. Now this is really cool. This is white, and there's a lot of things you can do with this, including drawing lines after you put brown on your lips so that you have football lips. Who knew? I'm going to do that in the fall, though. There will be a video. Hang tight. Alright, so just to add a little bit more highlight, put some of this up here. We'll put this in 3 places. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to put this on the waterline of my eyes. I never wear black inside here. Just a preference. I mean, I think I did in 8th grade, but I just don't anymore. I feel too heavy. I feel too, I don't know, too done up. I know girls that do it and look gorgeous and can get away with it, but I just don't. I think my eyes look much brighter when I use this white in my waterline. All right. Now again, I'm going to take my smaller blending bud, and I'm going to blend that up. Now I could use any of several different brushes. I have my cream shadow brush. I have a blending brush. Our brush set is phenomenal. It comes with, I don't even know how many, but several different brushes. And if you have a party and you earn a half-price item, that's what I would go for. That's what I bought first with my first half-price item. It's $155 regularly, and it comes in this really cool leather-wrapped container, and then it has a little top on it. I'm using it for something else right now, and it snaps on, so it's super cool. Anyway, You guys know I get so distracted during these videos. So anyway, I'm gonna use this brush now that I got my blending mud already, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush. Eye makeup is all about the blend. You don't wanna look like, oh, she has one color there, another color there, and another color there, how attractive. That's not really how it's supposed to look. I'm gonna blend this in. The highlight up on your brow bone is so important. It really brightens up your eyes, opens up your eyes, makes your brows look clean, and that. All right. Then again, like I said, I am not a huge fan of black. Our black pencil is amazing. This is it's called Perfect. I'm going to show you how these work. So look how clean and nice this line is. And like I said, everybody uses black for a lot of different things, lots and lots of different eye applications. I just haven't gotten it down yet. I feel like I have black eyes when I wear it, but look at this. So I just put this on. I talked for a minute so that it's dry now. These are smudge proof. You see, I'm rubbing this. Gotta check first. Nothing on my finger. So where you put these, they're gonna stay during the day. These are really nice. We have amazing pencils for your lips and for your eyes in several different colors. I prefer this softer brown one. This one is called Prim. We have a darker brown one. You see how this one's kind of light, more like chocolate. We have a darker brown one that's more leathery. But I'm going to put this on my eyes. Now you're not supposed to pull the corners like that, but I'm an old lady and I don't have these young taut eyelids like some of you. So I'm going to put this on the top. Love that. A little bit down here. I don't go in very far. I just try to make it look. There we go. Again, look at this. Still going. Again, where's that brush that I keep defaulting to? Use this brush. And like I said, I love how it kind of almost falls down, that lightness almost kind of falls down and just keeps everything really bright. I have to brush these monsters, I don't know, half a dozen times during my makeup application because they are crazy. All right, I'm gonna do my lips real quick, and then lastly, I'm gonna show you my 3D mascara. So yesterday, you've seen the video maybe, but all summer, or since 6 weeks since I got involved with Younique, I've been obsessed with lip stains. I've tried them all, I love them all, they're my thing, because they don't come off. Yesterday, I went out on a ledge and I tried this. Look at it. It's cool, right? Okay, so this is Lucky. These are our lucrative lip glosses. They're not sticky. They go on great. They have a nice long brush applicator. And I loved this color. Today, I'm gonna try it with using Pompous Lip Pencil under it and see if that won't give it a little bit of color. And oh, I'm sweating. Look at me. It's hot in here. Give it a little more color and just to see what the combo is like. Because I really like to combine our pencils with the stains and lip glosses just to see, you know, what things I can create. And you know what else? You can use any of our pigments as lipstick. You just have to mix them with a little bit of rose water or tap water and put them on. That means you have like an endless array of different colors. You can do ombre lips, you can do all kinds of things. All right, let's see what this looks like. This, like I said, Lucky. Love that. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Okay, and just one little other thing while I have you here, a little application for tip for stains. When you put those on, don't do this like I just did with the lip gloss. You want to keep your mouth open until those dry. When you do this, you're diminishing the stay power of your stain. So put those stains on, let them dry, and then if you want another coat, do the same thing again. Just a little tip, because I have it in my brain. All right, ladies, here we go. I'm pretty happy with this right now. All right. Now this could prove to be the longest part of the video because 3D Lash Mascara, here we go. I have both in my hands. Both are undone. Transplant gel. First, one coat. You see how I do the fronts and the backs? That kind of tells my lashes who's boss. They're getting better. Remember, they were on the buddy system, and they are getting better now, and I think it has to do with my shine cloths. Those shine cloths, they're makeup remover. I use them obviously all over my face, but they take off 3D mascara. They have vitamin E, jojoba, sunflower oil, as well as rosemary in them. And so they are like nourishing, they're like feeding my lashes at night, and they're making them healthier, as well as the rest of my skin. Vitamin E protecting, you know, your face from the elements. Anyway, it's just feeding my my skin with all this oil, that natural stuff that I need. So I guess I might put that on my favorites list too. I love the shine. All right, and then I put one coat on the bottom. I don't put fibers on the bottom, but I do put a single coat of transplant gel on the bottom. That's just a personal choice. You can put fibers on the bottom, but I don't want to look like spiders are crawling out of my eye holes in my face. I do like them on the top. Alright, so now I'm on my second coat on this side of transplanting gel. Fronts and backs. Fronts and backs. So this eye is now ready for fibers, so I'm going to immediately do that. Put that back. Fibers. Here we go. Fibers. Mid lashes out. Mid lashes out. Sorry about the up the nose shot and the mascara face. That's the risk. Alright, I'm gonna let that go just a second before I seal that in with transplant gel. Seal it in good. I have had a couple people PM me about fibers falling on their cheeks. If that's your problem, that's easy to fix. Just a little bit heavier coat of transplanting gel. Gel, fibers, gel, ladies. Gel, fibers, gel. And make sure your coats of gel are generous. Alright, so if I wanted to keep going, you've seen me do 4 coats. But this is one eye with fibers, and this is just transplant gel. So you can already kind of see the difference there. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna go to the other eye. This is the second coat of transplant gel for this eye. Again, generous fronts and backs. And fibers. And I have this down. This used to be, I used to be so afraid. I was so intimidated by this process. I think I could do it blindfolded now. Ha, blindfolded. I'm so silly. Can't put on mascara blindfolded. Where would you put it? cracking myself up. All right, fibers. And seal it up with gel. Seal it up. All right, ladies. You know my last step is always with the blow dryer. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it makes me feel better. I know everything is dry and in place and curled up. Look at that. Nice. That's one coat of fibers. Like I said, I could do 4. I did it yesterday. It was crazy. So here we go. I'm going to catch this. Look. Cruella de Vil. I'm ready to go. Take this out of my hair. Maybe do a little something with the hair. And the face is ready. What do y'all think? I love this stuff. I am so glad you guys are here watching. I hope you enjoy it. Ooh, this lip stain looks good. Anyway, if you have any questions, if I can help you in any way, if you want to join my team, if you want to just shop, if you want to host a party, please contact me, livelylashlife.com. I can help you. I can answer your questions. I'm on fire for this company and these products, and I'd love to help you out. Thanks. Have a great day.